The 22K collection from Chanel has dropped, and these are some of the pieces that has just arrived, and they're just so gorgeous, they're so beautiful. And of course I did not get any bags this time, but just wanted to show you, some of the pieces that I saw in the collection, and they're just so beautiful. I've not seen it around, and love the warm tones, the camel colors, as well as the blacks, and some really intricate designs just like what you're seeing here. So I'm just gonna be doing the unboxing very soon. Let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Kat and I make a lot of videos related to luxury, lifestyle and fashion. So today I'm going to be doing a very special unboxing, and I've been looking forward for this item to come into my collection for the longest time, and I can't believe I have it right now. This is not a bag, this is not a jewelry item. This is like from the current collection. I think it's 22K collection, and I've not seen it. Really looking forward to try it, and I'm really happy that I've got it in my size. And the thing about luxury belts is that it's just good to get one or two pieces and you're able to just style it up, and it just looks amazing every time. Just wear a very neutral outfit and you just need one accessory just to spruce up your outfit. I feel like this is the kind of belt that I'm really looking for, that I can either just wear it with jeans, or I can wear it over a jacket, or I could wear it on when I'm wearing a dress as well. So it's really very versatile. It comes with all these pieces here, and it comes with like a dust bag, and it's beautiful. So it comes like that with a plastic going on. So I think if you're ever thinking about getting a belt from Chanel, it's like really lovely. It's actually gold, almost like a champagne gold, with some like diamonds all around it. So crystals, not diamonds, but it's really cute. And this is actually, I feel it's lambskin, and it's like really stretchy, and you kind of hook it up like that. So it's actually more of a hook style. So it just looks like that. It's almost like a hook style. I probably have to show you how it looks like later on. Let me also share with you the price that I got it for. So it cost $1,780, and I got it just last week. It is actually quite expensive for what it is, of course. I mean, people are buying this because it's the branding, of course, and it's beautiful. I mean, I could really see myself wearing it for a long time to come. It's definitely a keeper, and let me just show you how it looks like. It's actually it's very shiny. It's really sparkly because I have like the lighting on my items, so I could feel that it's really shiny. And I'm just wearing this with the Chanel jeans that I've got recently. This is just how it looks like behind. Yeah, it's really cute. Alright, so I personally feel like the best thing about this belt is that it actually holds the dress, it actually holds the skirt up, because with the leather, it almost feels like there is friction, and it kind of holds it, and it's not so slippery. So definitely consider it. Something that I didn't realize, because if it's for, let's say if I use a Salvato Ferragamo belt that's really smooth finish, I think the difference is that I'm not able to kind of hold the skirt up in a sense, and it kind of feels really slippery. So yeah, it just feels like, I mean, if let's say just use your belt, any belt that you have, and just do a simple experiment, and just kind of wear something satin and something smooth, and just kind of feel that it's really slippery. So especially when you sit down, there's this portion of the belt that would kind of go upwards, and then you constantly have to adjust it all the time, but I just feel that, this belt really just suits my needs because it is very fuss free. I could literally sit down and up, and I could feel that it just won't go anywhere because there is friction. Definitely a really good pro for this belt. I'm going to share a little bit more about my current luxury belts that I have. I don't really have a lot because I choose not to have many belts in my collection. I'm going to go through the pros and cons of each belt that I have, and hopefully this video can help you to make an informed decision if you are planning on getting a belt for yourself or if you're planning to get a belt for your loved one. So let's get started. The second belt that I have from Chanel, this is, I believe it's from last season, and it's in champagne gold hardware. Very thin style belt and slightly flimsy. So overall wear and tear is that it's really holding up well. I mean, I don't wear this every single day, but I do take care of my belts, and I feel like the flimsier belt style really suits more of like the dresses, and it fits more of like a minimalist style. Like personally, I don't really see myself wearing this belt on jeans, for example, because it's really very thin. Like I see myself maybe just wearing this belt around a dress, for example, and that's it. And I bought this in a size 85, so this is actually in the 80. So don't tell me why I got this in 85. I just felt like I could wear it as a waist and more like a hip kind of belt. So that's the reason why. So I feel like you can definitely invest in one classic piece, like just one black belt or one brown belt in your belt collection, and that's pretty much about it. This belt comes in a box. I store it like so. This is a white Kelly belt in rose gold hardware. It costs 1,400 Singapore dollars, much lesser than my current Chanel belt at the moment. Personally, I feel that it's really good value for money. I think with this belt, it's really nice, very sturdy, and it literally fits all waist lengths. And I personally don't see the belt kind of jutting out at the side, especially if you wear it like really long term, right? And it curls up. I don't really have any issues with this belt, and I feel that it is very value for money. It's non-reversible, so I could only wear it one form of style, and this really goes so well with white shirts, white dresses, for example. It just goes so well. It's like a nice pop, and it fits majority of like my white colored or light colored bags. So I definitely really enjoy having this piece in my collection. It's my only white belt, and it's extremely sturdy, so really loving this. I believe it's an Epsom leather as well. So this is the Kelly belt. Well, I think the only con about this belt is that it might get scratches over time, but you just have to be really careful with it. I think in terms of how you put and snap the belt in and out, it's really easy to use, but I think over time you can get like, your fingerprints on it, but it's easy to be cleaned off with just a dry cloth, so it's completely okay. So let's now move on to LV, and this is my only LV belt that I have in my collection, and it's actually reversible because I have got a reverse monogram bag that I use, and I usually pair this with that bag. And I feel like of all the luxury belts that I have, this has the most wear and tear. Can you imagine? This is crazy. It's not as expensive. It is less than $1,000. Of course, it's like between 500 to 700 Singapore dollars when I bought it, and it's really been oxidizing. I haven't used this much, but you can see that there's some form of rust thing going on. And I had one of my belts from Ferragamo that I've had for longer, and it really lasts longer. So personally, I feel that okay, with this belt, pros is that, you know, it is still alright when it comes to the piping, right? It's not sticky at the sides, it's still holding up. And you look at the belt, it's still really holding up really well. It is reversible, so definitely can consider. But the only issue is really the hardware. I'm not sure if anybody has got an LV belt that has this, but this is the only belt that I have in my collection so far that is like that. So it is really quite disappointing. I don't know why. Moving on to the next piece. It's my only Salveto Ferragamo belt, and this is holding up so well. Look at the hardware compared to my LV piece. Just look and see the difference. It is made in Italy. It is solid, and I do see a little bit of staining going on, but I can understand because I've had this belt longer. It is reversible and slightly on the softer side, and I feel like this is very, very understated over like a dress, like kind of this with maybe a dress, maybe a skirt, and I just like to put it just around my waist area, so it's very, very nice. You notice that I do have a lot of black in my collection. I don't have brown. I am just thinking of the right piece that I should bring into my collection. I'm thinking again whether or not I should get another Hermes Kelly belt in gold, brownish gold, but it's really like the shade of brown that I'm really looking at, that I really am thinking of. And I don't want to make like a hasty decision to get a belt again because I've just got a black belt from Chanel. I feel like with brown, I could feel that I really could get away with, you know, this reversible monogram, and it's already quite, it's not exactly understated. It is quite obvious that it's from LV, so I'm kind of thinking of getting a brown that's kind of very neutral, very understated. So let me know what you think. So I'm just going to do a little bit of some modeling shots to show you I'm going to do a bit of modeling shots to show you how the belt looks on me, and hopefully this can help you to make a little bit more of an informed, hopefully this can help you make an informed decision on what type of belts in terms of length, in terms of width that you should be looking at, and how you're able to style it with, you know, some of the pieces that you have in your collection.
Sunshine mixed with a little hurricane, white hot angel with a daredevil's brain. This feeling I just can't fight it. You know all the ways I like it. My north, you're my south, you're my east, you're my west. When you see me at my worst, try to make me feel my best. This love we just can't deny. You know all the ways I like it. You holding me, tangled up in these sheets, holding you, holding me, easy love. You holding me, tangled up in these sheets, holding you, holding me.
That's it for my video, and I hope that you enjoy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
In the sun, windows down, music on, we've got nothing.